Hi everyone, it's Lana here. Welcome back to my channel. This month I'm talking all things hair care, from washes, tips, cuts, you name it. A couple of weeks ago I posted a video called 10 reasons why your hair is not growing, and it was all about those bad habits that prevent us from being able to retain length. So even though your hair is growing, it's breaking and you're not actually seeing your hair grow. So if you're interested in that video, then I'll leave it linked up here and in the description box down below. In this video I want to give you 15 ways to improve your hair growth from your scalp. Real hair growth. So by combining the tips in this video with the tips in my previous hair growth video, you will know how to grow your hair and retain your length, and you could be reaching your hair growth goals in no time. I do have a disclaimer for you. In this video I'm going to be talking about how to improve the hair growth from your scalp. So if you've clicked on this video because you've seen significant shedding, hair loss, thinning, or any reason to have concerns with your health, then I recommend you to see a medical professional. Although I will be quoting some studies from some medical professionals in this video, I myself am not a medical professional, and the tips that I give in this video should not be taken as medical advice. So without further ado, let's get into 15 ways to improve your hair growth. Number 1, the tried and true head massage. So I have mentioned this in a bunch of my videos in the past, and it's because it works. The reason this works is because this massaging action on your skin is going to increase the blood flow to the area. Your blood is what carries all of the nutrients around your body, so you are going to bring nutrients into your scalp, and those nutrients are going to assist your follicles to grow healthy hair. So you could do this yourself, or you could do this with a partner. Just know that when it's tingling, it's working. Number 2, rosemary oil. This has been very popular lately, and for a good reason. There was a 2015 study that compared rosemary oil to minoxidil, which is a popular hair growth treatment. There were two groups, the group that was using minoxidil, the group that was using rosemary oil. After 3 months, they didn't really find much difference, but after 6 months, they found that the group that was using rosemary oil actually had more growth than the group using minoxidil. They also found that the group using rosemary oil had less side effects, like less itching and irritation. So the study does suggest that rosemary oil could be a great alternative to people who want the same kind of effects as a medical hair growth treatment without the use of chemicals, without irritation and other side effects. There was also a study in 2017 that seemed to show that rosemary oil also had antibacterial and antifungal properties. So that bacteria and fungi can actually build up on your scalp, which clogs the pores, clogs the follicles, and makes it an unhealthy environment for hair to grow. So by clearing that away with these antibacterial and antifungal properties, you're going to help create a healthy environment for your follicles to thrive in. So how about adding rosemary oil to a head massage? Try it in the evening and wash it out the next day in your wash routine. If you're going to be trying this out, let me know in the comment section down below. And I should say, don't try this if you're pregnant. Number 3, antioxidants. Antioxidants can reduce oxidative stress, which is caused by things like stress, eating processed foods, and that oxidative stress can cause things like inflammation in all areas of the body. It can lead to things like joint pain and hair loss. So how can you improve the antioxidants in your body? Simple. Add some antioxidant rich foods into your diet, and this will help to decrease those oxidative stress and thus decrease the diseases associated with it. Berries are great for this. Strawberries, goji berries, raspberries, blueberries are amazing. Also leafy greens like kale and spinach. Luckily, dark chocolate is also an amazing antioxidant. The higher the cocoa level, the better. So try to go for dark chocolates with at least 70% cocoa. Dark chocolate, berries, leafy greens, that's the way to go. Number 4, try amla if you haven't tried it already. This is the Indian gooseberry. This is said to have potent antioxidants, and it really helps to increase the blood flow around the scalp. Number 5, you need to lower your stress. Cortisol is the stress hormone, and it's very damaging to the proteins that eventually become hair. So if you want long flowing locks, you really need to learn to manage your stress. I know it's easier said than done. Many of us live very stressful lives, especially if you're going through a stressful event right now. Maybe there are issues with the family or work or something like that. This stress hormone, cortisol, really wreaks havoc all over your body. So it's really important that we get it in check and lower that stress hormone down. Because if you're watching this video and you realize, oh, maybe it's my stress that's damaging my hair, then I can guarantee it's also going to be affecting other areas of your body as well. So I do strongly recommend that you seek out ways to manage the stress. So one really easy way to lower this stress hormone, which a lot of people don't realize, is to just reduce your intake of caffeine. You feel a sense of urgency when you drink caffeine, and that is releasing this stress hormone, which is very bad for your body. So maybe you could just cut out some caffeine. If it's something to do with your life, like your workload, maybe you've got too much going on, maybe you've got work and school and everything, maybe you want to consider just minimizing things a little bit for the sake of your health. And if it's because of something outside of your control, then maybe you could try some therapy, mindfulness practices, or meditation, or yoga. Number 6, get more vitamin D from the sun. Not only will it help lower your stress, but vitamin D is also full of antioxidants. Vitamin D is metabolized in the skin by keratinocytes. These are skin cells that process keratin, a protein in the hair, nails, and skin. When the body doesn't have enough vitamin D, keratinocytes in the hair follicles have trouble regulating hair growth and shedding. This is why vitamin D deficiencies are associated with conditions like alopecia. I have been diagnosed with a vitamin D deficiency. It's very, very sad. I'm not cut out for this. My name is Lana Summer, please. I need sun. I'm like a flower. So I need to take vitamin D supplements, and I really do feel as though they help. They make you feel happier. They help regulate your hormones. And of course, they are essential for hair growth as well. Number 7, onion juice. The science shows that there are many ways that onion juice can help with hair growth. Firstly, onions are high in sulfur, which is a nutritional element that our bodies need. Sulfur is found in amino acids, which are elements of proteins, especially keratin. Keratin is known to be sulfur rich, and it's essential for hair growth. So by adding onion juice to your scalp, you're providing your hair with that necessary sulfur that it needs to build strong, healthy hair. Some studies actually show that that sulfur can help with the production of collagen as well. Collagen helps with the production of healthy skin cells and healthy hair growth. And it doesn't stop there. Onion juice is also believed to improve circulation, thus increasing healthy blood flow and nutrients to the scalp so that you can improve your hair growth. Who knew onions could be this good for hair growth? If that was new information to you, make sure you like this video. I tried onion juice on my hair before. It was a few years ago, so I'm gonna leave the video linked up here. Let me know what you think of it. It's a little bit smelly. Number 8, green tea. Let me just explain. So a lot of hair growth medications and these medications that target hair loss, they work by blocking a certain enzyme. So this enzyme turns testosterone into DHT, and people who have too much DHT get hair loss. It's called androgenetic hair loss, and it affects men and women. So if you can block this enzyme, you can stop it from turning testosterone into DHT. So that's what a lot of these medications do. So there have been a lot of studies that have shown that green tea is able to block this enzyme. So of course, you can drink some green tea. I personally love my green tea with a little bit of lemon and honey. You can drink 2 cups a day, or you can apply a green tea mask to your scalp. Onion juice and rosemary oil are also shown to have the same benefits. Number 9, zinc. Zinc plays a huge role in your body for making the proteins that turn into hair. Funny thing, we can't actually make zinc in our own body, so we need to consume it from outside sources. So foods that are very high in zinc include beans, nuts, seeds, and if you're not a vegetarian like me, then you could also find it in fish and other meats. Number 10, apple cider vinegar. Board certified dermatologist Dr. Deborah Jalliman told Insider magazine that apple cider vinegar has antibacterial and antifungal properties. So as we already discussed earlier in this video, fungus and bacteria on your scalp, even if it's microscopic, can really inhibit your hair's ability to grow. So if you can clear that out with some antifungal, antibacterial treatment, then you can really create that healthy environment to grow the longest hair of your life. So try an apple cider vinegar rinse. However, do not use this concentrated. Make sure that you dilute this with water. It's going to help your scalp maintain a good pH balance, and it's going to help your hair to thrive. Number 11, increase your protein intake. So as we've already discussed, your hair heavily relies on proteins, especially keratin. So you need to make sure that you're consuming a lot of protein to help that process along. So for me, I consume tons of protein even though I'm a vegetarian. I do eat eggs eggs, but I also eat a lot of plant protein. You will also hear a lot about biotin as well, and hair vitamins usually contain a ton of biotin, but you actually don't need as much as what they put in. So if you really want to improve the way that your body can make biotin, you need to focus on biotics, probiotics, healthy bacteria in your gut. So think probiotic yogurts, sauerkraut. Number 12, get more sleep. Not only is sleeping more going to help reduce your stress and lower those cortisol levels like we spoke about earlier in the video, but sleeping also helps with your body's production of melatonin, which is linked to healthy hair growth. Just make sure you wear a satin bonnet or sleep on a satin pillowcase. Number 13, aloe vera. Aloe vera has a ton of proteolytic enzymes. These are amazing ingredients in hair growth. So maybe you can make up some kind of aloe vera hair mask. Take 1 cup of aloe vera, 2 tablespoons of castor oil, and maybe even add a teaspoon of fenugreek powder. Mix it all together, apply it to your hair and scalp, and just watch the magic happen. And then rinse out. Number 14, exercise regularly. Now, I know a lot of people don't want to hear this. I personally love exercising. I feel like I get those endorphins running through me. It makes me happier in life overall when I'm exercising regularly. But there's more than that. Having regular exercise, doing a little bit of cardio is really going to help to get your blood pumping. It's going to improve your overall body circulation. Your fingertips right down to your toes are going to have ample blood supply, and your scalp too. So as we already discussed earlier in this video, it's essential that you get a healthy blood flow running to your scalp, and just making sure that you're exercising regularly is really going to help with that. There's a reason why when somebody starts working out, they often look happy and they often look like they're glowing, like the sun is shining out of them. And that's because of this improved circulation around their whole body. Their face no longer looks dull and their hair no longer looks limp and lifeless. Number 15, stop smoking. Smoking actually restricts your blood flow. It will cause your skin to start looking dull, and it's going to start restricting the follicles in your scalp. You might see that you have duller hair, thinner hair, and that's really only the tip of the iceberg when it comes to the health risks of smoking. So I'm not here to judge. Do what you want to do, but if you really want to see your hair growing longer than it's ever grown in its life, then I would really encourage you to stop smoking. Personally, I don't really know anybody that smokes, but I know a lot of people that vape. We don't really know what the effects of vaping are in the long term, so I'm going to include vaping in this point as well. Maybe put the vape down. Okay, so those are my 15 ways to improve hair growth to get the longest hair of your entire life. If you liked this video, please thumbs up. Tell me in the comment section which one of these tips you'll be trying out. Were there any that you were surprised to learn about? And if you liked this video and you want to see more, then make sure you subscribe and turn on your notifications, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!